I'm Ben Mallah. I've been investing in real estate for over 30 years. Me and my family run $250 million real estate portfolio. Trying to fix up this big mansion, and we got to remodel the elevator. It looks like shit. So we're going to try to figure out a plan to make it look like bam!
I'm always kind of confused at this level why I wouldn't have just someone else deal with it. I think that I always run the numbers for my own time, and I think, okay, how much is my time valued? What else could I be doing with it to make more money? And if there's a better use for my time, then I just kind of think, well, then I could justify hiring it out to someone else and paying a premium. For him, he's got so much money and so much passive income that for him to do basically anything, like he loses money when he could just hire it out. So I'm curious why he's doing this himself. Unless, of course, he just appreciates the hustle of the deal and loves to negotiate, get a better price on that just out of principle. That's what I have a feeling is happening here.
I haven't had a decent cigarette in a week. A week without a cigarette.
Yeah.
Because I can't. You know why? Because if I try, it hurts. We've been working on this mansion for months now. I had to go to the hospital because I had pneumonia.
Yeah, you know, I'm really glad he's cutting back on the smoking, because when I filmed my video with him, he would just smoke these Newports, put them out, and then light a new one. And it was just constant, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And, you know, I want to see Ben live until 100 years old. I want him to live a very long, great life, and that way we get more content from him, because he's hilarious.
Starbucks ain't going out of business, except they're just changing a lot because a lot has happened to them. Now I have to explain everything about stocks to her, which could be a good thing, because, you know, she likes gambling. Well, give her a few bucks, let her play the stock market, then I won't have to take her to Vegas. I'm gonna have to install a breathalyzer at the computer in case she starts drinking before she starts trading.
You know what's crazy is that, like, the betting restrictions, if you come to Vegas, like, you gotta be 21 years old, they're very strict about that sort of stuff. But when you're 18, you can essentially do the exact same thing, plus worse, with the stock market with options. They make it so easy to essentially borrow money with margin, with no barrier to entry whatsoever, and it could be way more damaging. Like, the odds sometimes of making money with options could be lower than that of just playing blackjack or something like that. It's incredibly risky. So I don't know. I think there should be a higher barrier to entry for people to trade like really risky things. But yeah, listen, he's not wrong.
Every day a stock goes up and down, and every day closes at a certain price.
Where do you find the from yesterday?
Go to the chart and go to 1 day, go to 5 day.
What is she using? I can't tell. Is that Fidelity?
And it goes up and down, but a lot of it has to do with the corporate. It has to do with what's going on with the company. I think the employees are complaining. They're not as great as they said they were. All these, we love our employees and all that bullshit. That's out the window. It's not a meeting place anymore because people are only trapped up in that little room with their laptops catching COVID from each other. So that's out the window. People are more just liking the product and they want to grab and go. So they got to reinvent their concept now.
It's tough though, because even if you see a stock right now and you see it gone down like 50, 60%, that doesn't automatically mean it's a good deal. I think some stocks could still continue falling even lower. 3M is an interesting company. Over the last 5 years, they've gone down substantially. And if you looked at them a year ago, you would think, oh wow, it's a good deal, they've fallen so much, and then you're down even more this year. Not invested in 3M, but just as an example, they could keep falling and falling and falling and falling, and who knows when that's gonna at least stabilize.
Don't get excited, and we got nothing. Then we got what everybody else has, nothing. You want nothing? I'll give you nothing. Here's plenty of nothing.
He's crazy. Come on.
That's nice.
No, it's not. That's ugly.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I'll take it all.
That's just walking around Florida running into Ben Mallah. That would be so cool. It's just all of a sudden he's there filming, pulling up in the Bentley. That would be a dream come true.
Everybody's got an elevator at home. I know. Everybody you know ain't got an elevator. You don't just have a medallion you can throw down on the ground in the middle of everything?
No, surprisingly, you're not the first person to ask, but we really don't carry those.
I would just do a nice dark wood. I feel like a nice dark wood would match the rest of the house. I feel like a nice dark wood would match wood. Dark wood would match. Yeah, that's a weird thing to say. Anyway, dark wood will match the rest of the house. That's it.
After shopping with her, I gotta get something to eat. So we went to the restaurant for lunch. I haven't smoked for a week. She's hiding all my cigarettes, and we're gonna see how long it's gonna take her to figure out that I'm smoking.
Oh no, because then the problem is you smell it. The cigarettes, they just like, I've never had a cigarette in my life, but I just know it just latches on to all of your clothes. Like, you could smell it. It's just, you're feet away from people, and you just, you pick it up. It seems very hard to hide.
Second cigarette for the day.
Carlson doesn't know.
We'll see if she notices. Carla, go upstairs, look at the guest house where you're gonna be staying.
All right, Ben. Hey, I'm here in the video, so please press the like button.
If you're watching the video, hit the like button or hit the don't like button. That's an order.
Heard him? You gotta hit the like button and subscribe.
I had a third cigarette behind the house, I got busted.
Ben. No, you did not. You were doing so good. Where did you get that from?
What, my phone?
No, don't play dumb with me. Seriously? Come on, Benjamin.
I had a rough day today. I'm putting up with you.
See, she's probably so used to it that in her mind, him just having a cigarette just seems natural. I think he's been smoking for, obviously, he's been smoking for a very, very, very long time. So her seeing him probably without a cigarette is weirder than seeing him with a cigarette at this point.
Look at that. This is like the old days. This is the way I did. This is the way I created my empire. I used to buy used carpet. Now I'm just stealing my own new carpet.
That's the thing, though. It's like the things that worked in the beginning, you could just carry them forward. If that's what made him successful to begin with, stick with it. It works. Why fix what isn't broken?
How often do you get stung?
Oh, all day, every day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've been stung twice since I've been here already.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's times that I get home, take a shower, and I'll use my washcloth to wipe myself, and there'll be like 5 or 6 stingers in the washcloth that I didn't even know I got stung with.
How much chemical have you guys sprayed on these things? Here, let's see. Let's try it.
That's crazy. I'm such a baby when it comes to that. Like, if I got stung by a bee, like, I'm not allergic or anything like that, but still, I freak out. Like, what? I remember getting stung by a bee once as a kid, me just losing it. Like, oh my gosh, I got stung by a bee. My parents made it out to be like this huge thing. If you get stung by a bee, it's bad. It's still bad, but, it's not as bad as I think I built it up in my mind.
Slumdog Millionaire House. My dad tore me up pretty good last time.
They got something called a bulldozer. You rent it, you bring it over here, and you knock this motherfucker down. That's what you do with it.
Comments were pretty good, some bad. First off, everybody, oh, why you pay cash? You didn't listen to him, blah, blah, blah. Get the bank's money. You should be ashamed of yourself. Shut the up. I had to pay cash, first of all, because this one came off of auction.com. The second one and the third one, I had to move as quick as possible because there was 5 other buyers already ready to jump on it. So I had to pay cash.
Yeah, but you know what? Now it's gone up substantially. My thinking is he could probably fix it up and do a cash out refinance fast enough. They're probably spending, 5-6 months on this thing and then cashing out. But yeah, if he's still holding on to it with that line of credit, he's paying more like 5.5% right now.
What the is that? What the heck? I didn't know she had a damn rat. What the hell is that, Rafal?
It's a ferret.
A ferret?
No, they got a ferret. Oh, is that safe out there for the ferret? You know what? They did a decent job on the inside. I mean, it's the basic renovation, but you know what? It's an improvement from where it was.
It only took them 1 week. 1 week and they did this whole place. $5 grand, done. It's moved in.
That's actually really impressive. 1 week, $5 grand. I think they got a good deal.
All right, you watch the video, now subscribe.